Good evening, my name is Monda Samuel and you are watching Rango TV News at 7 evening. Let us have a glance at the news headline first. Trailer rams 10 cars in Vihiga. Lockdown option looms in Uganda over rising Ebola cases. The capital of Afghanistan is in danger of falling to the Taliban. Australia wins the ICC's Men Under-20 World Cup. That is for the airlines. News with the details will be shared after a short commercial break. Stay tuned. Welcome back. Several people are nursing injuries after a trailer had brakes failure and rammed into at least 10 vehicles at a Jalika roadblock along Kisumu-Kakamega Highway in Vihiga County. Our reporter Charity Kawira was in place of incident and prepared the following report.
The accident happened after the brake of the trailer failed and it rammed into 7 vehicles parked for the inspection at the roadblock on the BC Kisumu-Kakamega Highway. The early morning accident caused a heavy traffic snarl up along the BC Highway as crowd engaged in police in running battles for erecting the roadblock, which they claimed led to the accident. More police, including some in anti-riot gear, arrived at the scene to ensure normalcy, while personal vehicles were used to ferry the injured into Vihiga County Referral Hospital. No deaths were reported. Vihiga County Police Commander Benjamin Ogumbe sent officers rushed to the scene to rescue the injured.
Yes, it is true. There was an accident involving many vehicles. I have asked the OCPD and the police to go to the scene.
Charity Kawira reporting from Vihiga County, Rango TV.
Thank you, Benjamin Mutiso, for that report. Let's now move on to the national news. At a meeting that was held earlier today between the Health Minister Jane Ruth and the President Yoweri Museveni, it was decided that Uganda should soon be quarantined as the number of cases has increased drastically in the last week. For further details, we have our reporter Joyce Kemunto with us.
It had been decided a week earlier that Uganda will start following the normal routine along with precautions. After a week, it will be decided whether or not to impose a lockdown in Uganda, which will depend on the number of Ebola cases. Since last week, the number of Ebola cases have drastically increased. The President and the Health Minister decided to once again quarantine Uganda. The decision was taken at the President's House, where parliamentary leaders on the political party were also invited. At the conclusion, it was decided that the government offices will be closed from next week. Reporting from Uganda is Joyce Kemunto.
Thank you, Joyce Kemunto, for that report. Let's now have a look at the international news. The capital of Afghanistan is in danger of falling into the hands of the Taliban. For further details, let's get the report from our reporter, Murith Christopher from Kabul.
Kabul is the capital city and an important city of Afghanistan for different reasons. After the American forces left the land of Afghanistan, the Taliban is taking over different cities of Afghanistan, and now it seems that sooner or later, the Taliban is going to take over Kabul too. No matter how hard the Afghan soldiers fight against the Taliban, they seem to be unstoppable and determined. So they have already taken over the majority of the territory. Let us hear what the locals has to say about this current situation. I have Hamed with him. Sir, can you tell us the situation you are facing currently in Afghanistan?
We are just waiting for the Taliban to arrive and we do not expect the government will be able to protect us and our families.
It is indeed heartbreaking to see how everything is falling apart. Reporting from Kabul, my name is Murith Christopher.
Thank you, Murith Christopher, for that update. Let's now get into sporting news. Australia wins the ICC's Men Under-20 World Cup. For further details, we have our reporter Veronica Stella.
The semi-finals of U20 Men's World Cup was held on October 10th between England and New Zealand in Abu Dhabi, and New Zealand won the semi-finals from England. While on October 11th, Australia played against Pakistan and made it way to the finals. The finals were held on October 14th in Dubai, and Australia won the U20 Men's World Cup. Reporting for Rango TV, I'm Veronica Stella.
Thank you, Veronica Stella. That is it for today. For further information, you can check our website at www.rangotv.com. Till next time, take care.